Welcome, welcome. Give you guys a couple minutes. Get in. Give everybody a minute. Sorry about being late. For some reason, YouTube, their creator studio keeps changing. So when I went to go get on live, it was like, had to have me go through a bunch of stuff. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome. Give everybody a couple more minutes to join. Dana White's in the house. What's up, Dana? Finally got that card to go through, I see. Wizard of Oz is here. Tech Gamer, what's up, my man? Welcome back, welcome back. Wang Muncher, 69. He says he's playing UFC as me right now, my character. Dope. I love it. I love it. It's crazy playing, being a character on a game. It's trippy. Give everybody another minute or so. Let them get in. Where's everybody at today? Where you guys streaming from? Where we at? Where we at? I'm in San Diego, California. Got a little mint right here too. Where we at? Las Vegas. Okay. Dana White, Temecula. What's up? You're in Cali right now? Nice. Dearborn. What's up, Dean? What up, my man? Denmark. Denmark's in the house. What's up, Eric? Welcome back, dude. Cleveland, Ohio. Okay. Go Blue, baby. Bucks fan. Dirty South Atlanta. I like it. Czech Republic. Okay. Chicago's in the house. What up, Chicago? India. Dang. It's crazy. Mumbai, India. Tech Gamer. It's dope, man. What time is it, Tech Gamer, in India right now? Fiji? Somebody's coming in from Fiji, man. That's awesome. I always wanted to visit Fiji. That'd be like one of my tourist top destinations to visit is Fiji. So I hear it's beautiful there. England. Okay, England's in the house. What's up? Pompeii, England. Colombia. Dang, nice. Arizona, Rosarito. Daytona Beach, Florida. What's up? What's up? Richard from Montreal's back. Welcome back, my man. India, Boston. Whoo, I love it. Hawaii's in the house. Dang. Toronto. Nice, nice. All right, so let's get started. So let's begin. What's one thing everybody's grateful for this morning, or this afternoon, or this night, depending on what time it is, wherever you're at? Inkster, Michigan's in the house. What up? What up? Awesome. So I'm grateful for being alive this morning. I'm grateful. I'm in San Diego, and they just recently opened up back up the parks. So they're opening up the parks. A bunch of people are coming in, and the beaches are going to be open Monday. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the parks and the beaches to be back opening up. What about you guys? Something little, something big you're grateful for? Oh, Chris is grateful for the fire breakfast he had earlier. Health and happiness in their family. Always grateful for the fam. I love it. Freedom, baby. Agreed. We live in the best nation in the world. Can be who you want to be, say what you want to say. It's awesome. So awesome. Grateful for television. Okay. I love it. Thai boxing gym is opening back up tomorrow. Heck yeah, man. You got to be pumped for that. That's awesome. Be back training, getting that kickboxing in. Oh, we got somebody from Israel in the house. What's up? Tech Gamer is grateful for his workout. Beautiful. Always important, guys, when you're feeling down, you're feeling out, you're having a tough day, come back, remind yourself what you're grateful for. Put everything into perspective. You know, the mind has a crazy way of creating problems, creating drama, creating doubt and fear. And when you remind yourself of what you're grateful for, and you can ground yourself in the little things, food, water, health, family, friends, even just the sunshine on your back, it brings you back to a perspective that it's a gift. It's a gift that you're alive, and there's a lot of things to be grateful for. So remind yourself of that. Big fan. Okay. Awesome. Sweden's in the house. Sweden, everything's opening back up. Awesome. Awesome. Now, what are we celebrating this morning? What are we celebrating? It can be workouts. It can be going to class. It can be getting back to work, whatever. It can be little. It can be small celebrations. What are we celebrating this morning? I'm celebrating waking up this morning, feeling healthy. I got some good workouts in this week, so I got better. Celebrating resting up this week. And I'm also celebrating, I got a new stretch machine. So I'm going to be throwing some more high kicks this next fight. Been working on my flexibility, just one of the ones with the crank and the lever. So I've been on that, stretching, and I'm celebrating that. New flexibility coming in, baby. What about you guys? What are we celebrating? Celebrating quarantine? I love it. I love the mindset. Staying positive. You know, maybe this is an opportunity to celebrate, you know, being at home and spending some time with your family. Everybody's up running around, getting after it all the time in life. So this is the time to chill out, ground yourself, be around with family. Dean celebrating making 200 in GNC stocks in a couple of days. Nice. Yeah, the market, man, the little dips in the stock market, there's definitely some opportunity to make some quick money in the stock market right now. Oh, hold on here. Tech Gamer coming out with the first super chat today. Hey, Myles, tell Jose I'm coming. Great for reminding me. Jose is our defending champion from last week, but now Tech Gamer's coming in right now, coming in hot, taking over the title. If anybody who's got a specific question, make sure to hit that super chat. Tech Gamer is in the lead right now. I don't even know. Is Jose, are you on today? I don't think Jose's on yet, but I'll make sure to let him know. And also, guys, you win the super chat, then you're going to be featured in a video of mine. Jose's going to be on this upcoming week of videos. So it'd be good. Tech Gamer coming in strong with the super chat. Nice. UFC one day. Okay, celebrating that. I like it. Let me see. Jose is not here. Nope, not yet. Oh, well, there he is. The champ is here. Jose's back. Oh, what's up, the defending champion? Oh, I love it. So let's get into some news. So we got UFC 249 is on May 9th. Man, we got Tony Ferguson versus Gaethje. That fight's back on. Sick-ass fight. Great fight for the fans. We got Dominic Cruz coming back after years layoff to take on Triple C. Henry Cejudo. That's going to be a crazy fight. A lot of opportunity for Dom in this one. Beautiful opportunity. And then we got my boy Jeremy. He's fighting Qatar. So stacked card. Coming in, we're going to be fighting in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm headed out there too. So this is going to be crazy. We head out the Wednesday and the fight's on Saturday. And so far, it seems pretty crazy. Like, we don't know. Like, it seems like we're going to be like the Ultimate Fighter. We're going to be staying in the hotel. We're going to be asked not to leave. We're not going to be able to go out and do the regular fight week stuff. It's going to basically show up, go in, sit in the hotel, wait, make our weight, go scrap. And this is going to be a closed event, so no fans are going to be there. Man, props to Dana White and the UFC for actually pushing this through. They're going to get rocking and rolling. 3 cards. They're going to have 3 fight cards in 8 days at this Jacksonville location. And on top of that, they got this fight island that's coming through, and they're going to be pushing more cards after that. Oh, whoa, we got Ortega David coming back in. He's the champ so far, taking out the tech gamer. What do you guys think on this UFC 249? You like it? Finally ready for some fights? Sitting at home, not doing anything, ready to rock and roll? Ortega David. It's the champ so far, baby. Representing. Oh, who we got here? We got a new hitter. Poi Rodriguez. Aloha. What's up, my man? Welcome to the channel. Representing, man. Welcome here. Great to have you. Where are you from? Oh, we got Dana White coming back in. Not the real Dana White, bro. I train with Team Quest and Hemet. I don't know if you remember me telling you that Corey Grant is my head coach. Tony or Justin. For sure. I remember Corey, awesome dude. Haven't seen him in a while, but man, what a good dude. I remember us wrestling back together, fighting on the same cards. Great coach. Tony or Justin? It's tough to say. I'm leaning towards Justin Gaethje just because he comes out so hard in the first round, and Ferguson tends to get rocked and wobbled in the first round a lot. So on paper, I'm leaning towards Gaethje coming out, swarming him, getting a big finish, and beating Ferguson. Obviously, if it goes past the first, Ferguson chances of coming back, submitting him, TKOing him are a lot better. So right now, we have Dana White and Poi Rodriguez. I believe they're both tied for the Super Chat Championship right now. So far, Dana and Poi tied. I'm going to wait till the end to write this down because this could change. I don't know who's going to take over the title, but I'm going to leave this open right now. So far, you guys are neck and neck. We'll call it like an intern championship. You guys are going for that one right now. So who do you guys got? Do you guys got you got Cejudo? Do you got Cruz? Let's start with that one. Ooh, UFC 249, best card of all time. I agree. Oh, Tech Gamer's coming back. Calvin Kattar's boxing is world class. Who wins? Jeremy Stevens. I feel like Jeremy's gonna outstrike him, kicks, punches, knees. And I feel like once Kattar feels Jeremy's power, he's not going to be able to handle that. And on top of that, we've been training for Kattar for a while, and I think Jeremy's gonna have a great time, a great night. So we got Henry. Okay, so some people think Henry, Cruz all day. Poi Rodriguez. Yep, you got Kattar. Okay, we'll see. Henry's far too fast. I don't know about that one. I think speed advantage, I'd give that to actually Dominic a little bit. Dominic's the way he moves and his speed and his feints are the best in the business. Henry, Dominic Cruz did murk Mighty Mouse. That was Mighty Mouse was actually faster than Dominic in that fight. I remember Dom basically just having to push him against the cage and take Mighty Mouse down. But Mighty Mouse is a tough fight, a tough matchup for anybody, obviously. And yeah, Dom did dominate him with the wrestling, the grappling. I love it. Footwork, yeah, I give the footwork to obviously Dominic. Cejudo does have, I'd say, the power advantage and the wrestling advantage. I just feel like, man, Dominic's got a little more weapons and a little more versatility than Cejudo. So we'll see, though. We'll see. It's going to be a great scrap. True, yes. Dominic has been out for a while. He's a little bit older. But then you also got to remember Dominic came off of a layoff and beat TJ Dillashaw when TJ Dillashaw was just running through people, dominating everybody. So if there's anybody that can do it, come out and beat Henry Cejudo, Triple C, Dominic's the guy. Dominic's the guy to do it. And I'm excited for him. I've seen him training. I've seen him sparring, grappling, wrestling, sprint. He's putting in that work, and he's dialed in. He's ready to rock. What about Ferguson and Gaethje? Who does everybody have in that? Oh, Dana White coming back in. taking over the super chat today. Championship. Start an Alliance MMA channel and stream. That'd be a good idea. My head gym, my head coach Eric Del Firo, and my gym Alliance MMA. That'd be a sick thing to do. Start a channel and a stream. I do want to get some of those guys in on streams or in on some videos here at the channel very soon. But right now everybody's just been jamming, rocking, and rolling. But we'll get that done. I want to get Jeremy on a video here. Maybe Phil Davis, maybe Dom. Just talk to those guys. Great stuff. And Dana White so far super chat championship. Who we got, Ferguson or Gaethje? I think Gaethje's going to get him in that first round. That's my take on it. That's my guess. Who do you guys got? Justin by KO. Okay. Tony all day. Darson the third by Tony. I could see that. Tony by submission. Gaethje. Okay. Gaethje has speed and power to hurt Tony bad. Yeah, man. I agree. Gaethje's got that. Just ducks his head. Just throws bomb. The way Gaethje knocked out Edson Barbosa, dang, was that vicious. That was impressive. Barbosa is one of the, I think, pound for pound technical strikers, is the best in the division. His Muay Thai background, his kicks. And then Gaethje, man, just came out, freaking pressured him, got him on the cage, knocked him out. And the same thing with Cerrone he did, man. So I'm interested to see how Tony adjusts to Gaethje in that first round. If Tony's going to make any adjustments or if Tony's just going to walk forward and basically just start going, getting into it. Probably going forward and getting into it. So we'll see. It's going to be a great first round between these guys. Who else we got? We got Gaethje or Ferguson. Connor jumped over the cage in the first. Okay. Justin is a Homer Simpson. Yeah, Gaethje does take a lot of damage, man. And, he's definitely, I wouldn't call him a Homer Simpson, but he takes a lot of damage, and he puts it all on the line when he fights, Gaethje. And, you got to respect that. He literally goes out there, does not care about his health, does not care about his future, anything like that. He goes out there to scrap. So, got to love it. Tony Ferguson by murder. Okay, yeah. I think Tony, man, if Tony weathers that storm, gets him down, snaps his head down, gets that Dars, maybe get some ground and pound. Basically, just got to get Gaethje a little tired, man, and stay away from his big bombs in the beginning. And I think Tony will start picking it up and have a good day. All right, now what about Heathen or Calvin? Who do you guys got? I'm obviously a little biased. I'm taking my boy, Jeremy Stephens. I think, obviously, Jeremy, I feel like he's more well-rounded. I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on him right now and giving Calvin a little bit more hype. I feel like, you got to watch out for Calvin's boxing. That's a big thing. And we've been working on that all day. So I'm thinking Jeremy. Jeremy all day, Heathen all day. Okay. Calvin, El Dorito's got Calvin. I like it. Stephens hits hard. Yeah. Calvin gets hard by decision. Okay. Yeah, man. I think pound for pound, Jeremy hits the hardest in the featherweight division, even in the lightweight division. I give him up there pound for pound. I mean, you should see his hands. His hands are just built for punching. He hits like a brick shithouse, man. He hits. Calvin, okay, we got a couple Qatars. We'll see. I think it's going to be definitely exciting, though. I'm more excited for Jeremy and Qatar than for most of the other fights. Obviously, the championship fights I'm excited for too. But this fight with Jeremy and Qatar, I see Jeremy training. I see where his head's at, and I think he's dialed in, man. He's ready to rock and roll. He's leaning into that savage in him, that killer instinct into him. So he's ready. All right. Ryan, why did I leave the UFC? Check out that video I did. I did a whole video talking about explaining why I left the UFC and my thoughts behind the process. And honestly, guys, with that video, I'm just being transparent. I'm just being vulnerable with you guys, kicking you guys my perspective on the whole situation. Basically, what happened, what my thoughts were behind everything. And at the end of the day, basically just why I went to Bellator. Maybe I'll go back to UFC one day. Maybe I won't. I don't know. but I basically had to rock and roll and to make the best decisions for myself. It's business 101. Oh, Dean's coming in. I like it. Dean Nasser, my man, coming in with that's the Super Chat Championship right there. Woo! Dean Nasser. And I'm gonna get your Instagram too. I'm not gonna write it down right now, but for the video, for sure, I'll get it for that. Dean Nasser coming in hot from Dearborn. Me and Dean have actually chatted a little bit. I grew up, and I know Dean. We used to train jiu-jitsu at Mash Gym, and we've been talking a little bit about real estate investing and rocking and rolling. So what's up? Welcome to the chat, brother. And so far, you're the champion. Dana White coming back in. Who's your favorite and least favorite referee? Oh, man. I would have to say Big John McCarthy's my favorite. And I do like what's his name? Yeah, the guy that Dana always hates on. Yamasaki. I think Yamasaki's actually a good ref, man. I love where he comes from. And I think he's got, it's a good ref. And same thing with Herb. Herb Dean is another one of my favorites. My least favorite, man, let me see here. My least favorite is basically any referee that tries controlling the fight. I don't like referees that don't let the fighters fight, that are trying to do too much of, get off the cage, watch your hands. It's basically talking too much during the fight. Let the fighters fight. Obviously, if somebody's doing something illegal, kicking a downed opponent, really trying to eye poke them, something like that, step in. But other than that, the referee, your job is to protect the safety of the fighter. That's it. You're not in the fight. Nobody cares what you have to say or think. Basically, make sure the people are safe, everybody's safe, and that's it. You don't need to remind everybody of the rules. You don't need to try and tell them, hey, push the action, push the pace. No, let them fight. So that's the least favorite. Guys that do that. I haven't seen Yamasaki in the UFC. I think Dana got rid of him a little while ago. There's a bad stoppage. He let it go on. But, dude, being a referee, I myself was a referee when I was coming up as a professional. It sucks being a referee, I'm telling you, because no matter what, whether you make a call or you don't make a call, half the crowd likes it, half the crowd hates it. So it's just you're in a position where you're going to get judged, you're going to get yelled at, you're going to get people giving their opinions on you when you're a referee, and it's honestly it's a tough gig. I'd much rather be a scoreman, scoring the rounds, sitting on the side, just chilling, hanging out, instead of being in the cage, having to make decisions. I was refereeing a fight one time, and it was a friend of mine. I was refereeing his fight, and he was caught in a rear naked choke, and my friend was basically caught, and he looked like he was going out. And I stopped it. I was like, hey, it's over. And then he opened his eyes and he was like, what are you doing? And I was just like, shit. I was like, go ahead, go fight, go. And I let the fight continue, and he ended up getting choked again and stopped it. But that's what it is, man. There's so much crazy stuff when you're a referee. You don't know, should you stop it? Should you let it go a little bit? There's a lot of room to make errors. And obviously being out there, you got the opponents and the fighters, you got their family, their friends that are telling you, boo, you suck, or yeah, stand them up. You got so many people trying to tell you what to do when you're a referee. So it's a tough gig. Hats off to those guys. Mazzagatti's another good one. Yep. I like Mazzagatti. I think he's a real good ref. Guys, also too, while I remember, I'm going to be putting, after this is uploaded, I'm going to be putting a link. If anybody wants personal one-on-one 1-hour video chat call, you can go sign up down below in the link. We can go over anything from personal fitness, mixed martial arts, real estate investing, whatever you guys would need for me to help you out. It'll be a personal one-on-one video call with you. So if anybody's interested in that, make sure we'll be adding that in the link. Check it out. So what do you guys think of the UFC doing 3 events in Jacksonville? You guys think that's sweet? You guys excited for some fights? Been sitting at home? I think it's going to be good. I think doing 3 UFC events back-to-back in Jacksonville, Florida is beautiful. Obviously, Dana White and the UFC, they got to get these cards on. They have fighters that need to get in the cage fight, need to get paid, and I think it's a great thing. I'm excited for it. Lots of fights, lots of fights. Boom. You guys excited for those? Yeah, need fights. I agree. I think so. I think, we need to get some fights going, man. People are sitting at home a little stir crazy. We need to see some action, some scrapping. So I'm excited for these 3 events coming up. And we also got the Fight Island coming up. Dana White said he's putting an octagon on the sand by the beach on a private island, ready to rock and roll, have some fights, Mortal Kombat style. Anybody excited for the Fight Island? You guys think that's going through? Fight Island, octagon on the sand on the beach. I don't know who's on these fight cards coming up. The Fight Island or the 3 cards in Jacksonville. I don't know who's on the cards yet. Just the only one I know so far is this one coming up. I can't wait for the island either. Bodog, yeah, Bodog had those fights on the island. I loved it. I thought that was sweet. So that's gonna be tight. Having that tropical scenery. Sounds like a movie title. Mortal Kombat. I'm telling you, I think this is what it is. Mortal Kombat. Bring it to Hawaii. That would be sweet. Yeah, I think a lot of people like the Fight Island. I think it's a great idea. I mean, it just makes sense. What better place to have total ownership of the island, basically be able to do what you want to do, and you can have a octagon on the beach of the ocean. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I love it. I love it. So Bellator is returning to shows. Scott Coker did an interview, and Coker really thinks that they're going to start returning to shows in July sometime. And this was Coker's response. Bellator's resuming fights sometime in July, according to Scott Coker. And I quote, "We do have a plan, and the plan really is to come back sometime in July on soundstage, either in the Paramount lot or the CBS lot, and start doing fights in a closed environment with no audience, at least for the first 3 to 4 months," Coker said. Because even if they say audiences can come back, I think it's going to take time because people don't have the confidence. The consumers are not going to want to come back to a sporting event and be around thousands of people right from the beginning. It's going to take time to earn people's trust that this virus is on its way out. So Coker's saying basically Bellator is coming back. They're going to put on live events, but it's going to be from the Paramount or the CBS lot. And that's basically in LA. So July, I'm supposed to fight July 17th in Thackerville. That's not going to happen. I believe we're going to go, according to Scott now, we're going to go to LA. We're going to be in a closed environment, no audiences. And that's what it's looking like for Bellator. So I'm excited for that. I really am. Yeah, Fury main event, Bellator. That'd be sweet. I think we were going to be co-main in Thackerville, so we possibly could make that happen. Main event in LA. That'd be sweet. Yeah. Okay. Good luck to Jeremy Stevens. Yeah. Yep. South Africa's in the house. What's up? Dana White coming back in. Dana White says, "Get a fight in Southern California so I can go." All right, Dana. I love it. I think we might be fighting in LA. So this might be a great opportunity. I know Corey's down here in Southern California. Maybe you guys can come out if I end up fighting in Bellator in LA in July. You guys can come down, check it out. But either way, man, I think that's great news for Bellator. That's great news for the MMA world because UFC's continue to put on fights, and now Bellator's putting on fights. So more fights for the fans, more opportunities for fighters to get in there and scrap. And the word on the street is that Bellator is going to be putting more fights on the CBS network. So that's more viewerships, hundreds of thousands of viewers coming in there. So props to Bellator, props to Scott Coker, holding it down, safety of the fighters. I love it. And at the same time, he's still trying to put on those fights. I'm going to be doing a video on how much money I made to fight Diego Sanchez. And I believe it's going to be this week or the next week. We're already filming for it. We're getting ready for that video, but we're going to talk about that Diego Sanchez fight, how much money I made from the UFC sponsors, how much my expenses were. We're going to go into detail about that fight. So stay tuned for that. Me versus Diego Sanchez. What happened? How much money I made from that one? So that's gonna be a good video. I will be doing a video also on Bellator, how much I made for my last fight and my fight against Benson Henderson. So stay tuned. Make sure you guys be locked and loaded for those as well, because those are gonna be some good ones. You know, touching a little bit on the Bellator. You know, peeling back that scene on sponsorships, how Bellator pays. And also too touching back on the Diego fight. You know, when I fought Diego Sanchez, I was on a 4-fight win streak. I was coming off of a knockout over Ramsey Najim, one of the most devastating knockouts in UFC history. I was coming off of a win over Michael Johnson, Mike Ricci. I was coming off of a submission win over Chris Saunders. So I was on a roll when I was getting ready to fight Diego Sanchez. It was on a main card we were going to fight in Dallas, Texas, on pay-per-view. So there was a lot of momentum I had going into that fight. So it's gonna be a great video. Speaking of fighting, I got a question. What is everybody's favorite martial arts movies? No, your number one movie, martial arts. So you got your Steven Seagal, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Chuck Norris. What do you guys got? Who's your favorite fight movie? Myself, I'd say Kickboxer, Bloodsport, and I would also say Big Trouble, Little China. Those are my 3 favorite martial arts movies. Alex says Bloodsport. Tony Jaa's The Protector. I haven't seen that one. That might be another good one. The Undisputed. Okay. Is that the one with Wesley Snipes where he's in jail? Undisputed? Or am I thinking of a different one? The Last Dragon? Ooh. Undisputed. Yep. Never Back Down. I forgot about that one. That was another good one. I watched that when I was just getting out of high school. Bruce Lee. I love it. The Last Dragon. Yeah. Fearless. Okay, Dana. All right. Okay. What's up? France is in the house. Unleashed. I need to watch that one. I haven't seen that one. The Protector. That's a couple people are saying The Protector. I've never seen it. Is The Protector pretty good? I might have to watch that one. Ong Bak. I've heard that one was really good too. Nice. Never Back Down. Man, Never Back Down. That's a classic, huh? For like the younger crowds, the Never Back Down. Geez. That was a good one. Good storyline. Yeah, I do. I need to watch that Unleashed with Jet Li. I've seen the preview for it, but I've never sat down and watched it all the way through. Seems like it'd be a good one. Jet Li's an OG in the martial arts game. Original Karate Kid. Yes. Totally forgot about that one. Best of the Best. That's another good one. Actually, that's probably up there with my top 5, top 6 movies. Best of the Best. The Raid. My boy Mike was talking about The Raid. I've never seen that one, but that seems like it would be a good one. One of my best friends, Mike, he was saying that was really good. The Raid. What's up, James? Yo. The Forbidden Kingdom. I've never seen that one either. The UFC. Okay. I like it. The Raid again. Warrior with Tom Hardy. Yeah, that's a good one. I watched that one the other day. That was deep, man. The Warrior. Man, that was real deep. The Raid 2, Blood and Bone. Nice. Oh, who we got here? CM coming in. CM, he's got a question. I just saw a video about Reebok screw-ups and saw what you did with the gear. Trashed it. LOL, much respect. Thanks, CM. Thank you. Yeah, me and Reebok butted heads back in the day. But till this day, we squashed everything behind the scenes. Everything's cool. And that's just the way the game changes, guys. You know, being a fighter, being a fan, everything, you don't have control over what the UFC does. We really don't. So UFC came in, they eliminated sponsors, they brought in Reebok, and now Reebok is the only sponsor of UFC athletes that fight in the cage. There is some other sponsors like Monster and P3 Protein, but that usually just goes to the top 2 or 3 guys, you know, the McGregors. So I think Cerrone has it. It's like really, really top 5% of the fighters get those extra sponsors. And the other 95% have to actually just go with the Reebok deal. 7-Eleven, Never Back Down. Yep. Heck yeah. Yeah. Bulletproof Monk. Those are some of the best movies, man. Martial arts. So those are movies that inspired me. When I watch Kickboxer or Bloodsport, man, it just reminds me of like why I fight, why I want to be a fighter. You know what I mean? Like your spirit, your warrior spirit, going out there, testing yourself, training. Kickboxer for me was one of the best. I mean, dude, going to Thailand, you got the American champion going to Thailand to fight the best ever, the Thai. And, the Americans all cocky back there with the Jerry curl and warming up. And his brother is like, Eric, I don't want you to fight this guy. He's kicking poles in the back. Don't go. And Eric basically looked at Van Damme, his brother, and said, look, are you with me or you're not? Get out of here. And that's it, man. That's the mindset of a fighter. Like I don't care what this guy does. I'm gonna go beat his ass. And he did the famous like, can he move like me? Nope, we got him. Let's go. Grab the ice. So I love it. That's a dope movie. That's a dope movie. Oh man, gives me chills. Yeah, gives me chills just thinking about it. That and same thing with Bloodsport. That was another classic. Best of the best too. Okay. I'd have to say my favorite actor, martial arts actor. Oh man, hopefully Chuck Norris doesn't come and pay me a visit. But I would say Jean-Claude Van Damme. Him and Steven Seagal. Those are my faves. Steven Seagal obviously for his it's the way Steven Seagal made his films. Like he just was so effortless, and when he fought, it was like the guys would come at Steven Seagal with a gun. He'd be just throw them. I mean, that was beautiful. That made me really look at like martial arts as, damn, those are powerful. And you got Van Damme, just chiseled, ripped, good-looking guy, speaks well, going out throwing high kicks, beating everybody up. Those guys really, really impressed me. And I still to this day, those are some of the most classic movies, best actors. Dana White coming back in. What's your opinion on fake martial artists, and have you ever had someone try to fight you saying they were trained and you just worked them? I feel like fake martial artists, I kind of feel for them because in their own mind, they really believe that their skills are the best. I'm a big believer, if you think your skills are the best, go out there and test them. And you'll find some of these martial artists that say they're the best, or they have like this death punch or whatever. Those are the exact same guys that don't really want to go put themselves out there in a competition or to prove that their martial arts are that good. So I just kind of laugh when fake martial artists come around. But at the end of the day, I kind of see where they're coming from, and they want to seem cool. You know what I mean? So hey, props to them for trying to be cool. Have I ever had somebody come in? Let me see. Let me think. Fake martial artists. No, not really off the top of my head. I've had guys come in and say, like, hey, I want to train with you. I want to spar with you. I'm a street fighter. I train in my garage type stuff. And I've had to beat them up a little bit. But besides that, that's it. I've never had somebody come in and say, hey, I'm a ninjutsu expert and I want to challenge you. That's the case, I would be like, dude, sign this waiver. How much money do you got to put up for it? This is what I make in a fight. If you wanna challenge me, boom, let's do it and get it going. Right. Oh, we got another question here. Ortega David, Connor versus Tony. Who would you put your money on? I think Connor. I think Connor, man, his accuracy and just touching Tony's jaw. But you know what, Tony, man, I feel like Tony has, like, I count Tony out all the time just because on paper it looks bad. But Tony has this, like, ability to just absorb damage and just keep going, keep pushing. So on paper, I'd say Connor gets him just because Connor's so clean with his striking. But I could see Tony, same thing with Gaethje. I could see Tony, wearing him down, getting him, choking him. So that's a tough one to call. But if I had to bet money on it, I would go with Connor. That would be my bet. Good question, David. Oh, CM coming back in. I think CM and Dean now are tied for the Super Chat Championship. I believe so. Isn't Jeremy Stevens still in jail? I watched him murder Josh Emmett. The fighter with Mark Wahlberg is great. Yeah, good one, dude. Good one. He did mess Emmett up, dude. Bad, busting him up, and that's just a credit to how good Jeremy is and how devastating he can be. You know, when you think of Jeremy Stevens, people forget, dude, that this guy has knocked out Dos Anjos with an uppercut. This guy head kick knocked out Ronnie Jason, the Ultimate Fighter Brazil champion. This guy has flying knee knocked out Dennis Bermudez, top 5, top 10 featherweight contender. I mean, this guy knocked out Marcus Davis with a vicious right hand, put him to sleep, put him in a body bag. People forget about that when it comes to Jeremy. So he's out of jail now. He's not going to jail for the Emmett fight. And the fighter with Mark Wahlberg, CM, yes, that's another, man, real life stuff. You know what I mean? Seeing what a fighter goes through, people count him out. But it don't matter what people say. It doesn't. It matters what you got right here. The fighter and what he wants to do, what he believes in. That's what really counts. Great movie. And CM, you are tied with Dean right now as the Super Chat champ. So let me put you right here. Coming in, rocking and rolling, boys. I like it. Let me scroll back down. Jackie Chan, yes, he does have some good movies. Jackie Chan, don't forget about him. Rumble in the Bronx, yeah. And Jackie Chan, he's one that does his own stunts. How gangster is that? He doesn't have a lot of people do his stunts for him. Jackie Chan's out there jumping off of ships and doing his crazy stunts. So yeah, shout out Jackie Chan. Great actor. Let's see, let me scroll down. Scrolling down. So let's switch lanes here. What do you guys think about the economy right now? We have the Dow Jones today is up 260 points. Oh, Dean's coming in. Oh, as we speak. Difference between amateur and pro MMA. Amateurs don't have coaches, professionals do. That's the big difference between amateurs and pros. I mean, pros train different, pros sacrifice more, pros put everything they have into being a fighter and a champion. Amateurs just do it because it's fun, it's a hobby. They like to train a little bit, they like the feeling of getting in there. But amateurs don't push themselves like pros. Amateurs do not put in the work like professionals do. So that's a big difference. You know, pros have coaches, amateurs don't. Amateurs think they can do everything by themselves. Pros know that they need to have a team. They need to have a great gym. They need to have great managers, great family around them, great partners. Just professionals take it to another level. Great question, Dean. And that puts you in the lead, my man, for the Super Chat Championship. Woo, woo. CM, you were close, my man. You were close. You were in there, but still killing it. Appreciate that support. So far, Dean is the champion. So what do we think about the we got David back in the house. What is your perspective on overtraining? Great question, David. I would say overtraining is real. I feel like rest is a weapon. So meaning you get all your gains when you actually rest. I do feel like, though, to be a champion, to be the best in the world, you have to be in your mind. You have to push yourself physically to a point to where you never thought you could get there. So you have to have a championship work ethic. And with my take about overtraining is it comes down to your coaches. Your job as a fighter is to just train your ass off and fight. The coach's job is to monitor your training schedule, seeing if you're broken down, seeing if he needs to push you. So that's on the coaches. The coaches should let you know if you're overtrained or not. That's my take on that. And don't be afraid to rest. That's a big thing. Rest is a weapon. Good question, David. Oh, CM's coming back in the house. Ooh, I think he takes it right now. Woohoo! CM coming back in. Let me write this down. As the Super Chat champion. Whew. I'm gonna have to give you a little bigger on that one, huh? CM. CM's question is, the economy is effed. Thankfully, people still need furnaces and air conditioning repairs, so I'm still working and new. Yes, and new, baby. You know what? I just seen in Michigan that they're letting people that do house repairs, they're letting them get back into work. So So that's awesome. You got a job, CM. Furnaces, air conditioning. Yes, people are going to need that. They need heat. They need, obviously AC if it's super, super, super cold or hot. And man, for me, being a real estate investor, people are still going to need houses to live in. So that your job is definitely recession proof. CM. Oh, Dean coming back in, my man. He doesn't even ask a question or anything. He just says, laugh my ass off. Dean's back in the house. Woo. Coming in hot. So far, Dean is the Super Chat champion. Whew. So far, Dean will be featured in one of the upcoming videos on YouTube. I'm going to give him a shout out for being a Super Chat champion. So thank you, Dean, for supporting the channel. It's awesome of you, my man. And CM, man, you were the champion for a little bit. You were there for a little bit. I congratulate you on that, but Dean just knocked you off. So what do we think about this Dow Jones being up 260 points today, guys? I mean, how crazy is that? The stock market, hold on, the economy, let's start there. The economy, record unemployment, the basically 70% of the economy is shut down still, not able to work at full capacity, people losing jobs everywhere, businesses going out of business like crazy, nobody traveling, nobody going out to eat. But guess what? The stock market goes up 260 points. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think that's just trash? Do you think people are just being too optimistic? They're not looking at the facts that the data is showing. Jobs are getting lost. We're in a recession. This is going to take time. The stock market should be going down. What do you guys think? It's only up because people are getting their stimulus checks. That's a good point. That's a good point. It's temporary. The stock market is a future indicator. Yeah, I feel like the stock market is it's that emotional chart, man. When people feel good, it's like, yeah, we're all optimistic. This is going to pass. Let's just keep buying these stocks at these prices and keep driving the price up. But as soon as something happens, everybody gets scared. People start selling, and that drives the price back down. So I think it's fluff. I don't think it should be going up right now. I think if anything, holding steady, if not going down, just because of everything that's going on in the world. So I think that's crazy. Robert, coming in, my man. Would you be a professional wrestler for WWE or EAW? AEW? I wouldn't. I don't think so. I've never really wanted to be a professional wrestler. I'd much rather be a YouTube creator. I'm still a fan of WWE and everything, but myself, I've never been like, I want to be a wrestler one day or anything like that. So I would have to say no. But great question. Dana White, honest opinion about Trump and no PC answer. Oh, man. Politics. Where do I start? That's like, what is it? People get in the fights the most over what? Politics and religion, I think is what it is. Trump, I'll tell you what some things I like about him, and I'll tell you some things that I don't like about him. I think he has a great business mind. I think he does put America first. When it comes down to running the economy in America as a business, yes, I think Trump is good at that. I think also, though, the things that Trump doesn't do well, I think he gets egotistical. I think he says stupid things at the wrong times. So I would definitely, those are some things I don't like about him. But overall, as far as business and the economy, I believe Trump's a good fit. Especially when you compare him to other past presidents. I think Trump, he knows business. I think he's knows more about business and money and the economy than most other presidents. And I like about Trump is that he can't be bought. You know what I mean? He's got his own money. He made it. Granted, yes, his father did give him some money and whatnot is what it sounds like, what I've read. But at the end of the day, I think Trump has shown that he can not only build great wealth and build great things and make a lot of money, but also when he fails, he's also showed that he can get back up and continue pushing. There's a great documentary on Trump on Netflix, if anybody's interested. Kind of gives the backstory a little bit about where he came from. It's like a 3-part documentary, but check that out. Oh man, I don't know. Are we gonna get people fired up? Got some Trump haters on here. Yeah, Tito Ortiz and does love Trump. Carl, what's up, player? Dana, get me a fight. Yeah. What's up, Dana? Get Carl a fight. He's got nasty kickboxing. Well, I've seen something about Hazel Park. Hold up. Yep. Yeah, I'm from Hazel Park. Am I a fan of Trump? I mean, I'll tell you this. Whether it was Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump that was going to win the presidency, I would have supported each one of them. I'm not the type of guy that to sit here and try and bash the president, whether I believe in him or not. He's the president, and I'll support it because I love this country, and I want this country to come together. I want us all to be one, and it definitely doesn't help sitting back just pointing out flaws and everything what's wrong with Trump. Because at the end of the day, guys, when you put in a perspective of finding stuff that's wrong with people, you can find wrong stuff with people all across the world. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's got problems. Everybody's got their own challenges. Everybody says stupid things at times. Everybody does stupid things at times. So I would support him no matter what, just because he's the president. He won. I mean, that's what it comes down to. All right. Next questions. We'll get off this Trump one. Oh, hold on here. Jose, the defending champion, Jose Armenta comes in. Sorry, boys. Letting you guys know. Yo, Myles, can I be in your corner for your next fight? I don't know about that one, but great question, and I applaud you for trying on that one. I already got my corner filled, my man. But Jose, as a consolation prize, you are the champion today again. Woo, woo, woo. Jose Armenta. I think that would be the first time it would be a defending champion winning back-to-back. Oh, man. This gets competitive, boys. You know, who wants it? Who wants to be the champion? So far, Jose is here. Dean, you had it for a little bit, brother. Great attempt so far. But Jose coming out with that 1-2, knocking you out of the top spot. Jose Armenta. And Jose, did you see that video this week? Representing it, man. So give you a little shout out too. Thank you for supporting the channel. Everybody, thank you for supporting the channel. And I'm honestly, I'm pumped to be here on Sunday with you guys. Got the YouTube fam, and being able to connect with you guys. That's awesome. I love it. I mean, how cool is that? Even though we're all in quarantine, you know, we can get together from India to Chicago to Florida to California. We're all here right now. We're all rocking and rolling. And, man, it's awesome. Love you guys. And congrats to Jose. So far, he's the champion. We are going to go for probably like around another 10 minutes, though. So, oh, dang. Dean's coming in saying mama didn't raise no hoe. No, she didn't, Dean. She's coming out strong. That's the championship right there, baby. Woo-hoo. Dean ain't playing around, ladies and gentlemen. Dean is coming for that strap. Dean about to get the shout out in the next video. Thank you, Dean, for supporting the channel, though. All stuff aside, appreciate the support. Same thing with you, Jose. Everybody else, same thing, man. Thank you for supporting this channel. And let's so we talked a little bit about the Dow Jones. Later, Carl. Good seeing you, brother. Love you too, man. God bless you and the fam. Hopefully I'll be in the victory here soon too and be able to see you guys. So, yeah, so we talked a little bit about the Dow Jones, and now let's talk a little bit about real estate before. I seen an article that said the Los Angeles Times this week, Southern California home sales are plummeting. Prices haven't followed yet. I think, you know, with the housing market here stopped in Southern California, houses aren't selling. People are pulling their houses off the market. People are waiting to sell. People are just scared right now. The prices haven't dropped here in California yet on real estate, but I do eventually think in the next month or two, if this continues on, if you really want to sell, if sellers want to sell their house, they're going to have to drop those prices. I mean, that's just what it is. Low inventory out here is keeping the prices high right now because there's not much on the market. But if this continues to drag on, you're going to see prices here in Southern California, housing prices decline. Robert, coming in with a question. Who are you voting for this year? Can you co-sign for me? I don't even know yet. I don't even know who I'm voting for yet. So, yeah. And co-sign you for what? I don't know. Great question, though. That's a deep one. Robert coming out with the politics today, baby. Let's go. Looks like Dean can be in your corner for your next fight, John said. Yeah, Dean representing, man. CMS, how are you doing showings? I'm trying to buy in Wyoming, but there is a 14-day quarantine if you enter from out of the state. You can do virtual showings. What you can also do, CM, right now is if you want to buy something, there's a process when you buy. So what you could do if you still want to be active, even though you can't go over and look at the property right now, you can do a virtual showing. You can look up everything on the house. You can look up the tax records. You can look up what the house would rent for by doing comparables on Zillow. And what you can do right now is you can make an offer contingent on an inspection. So what that means is, let's say if I like this house in Wyoming, I really, really like it, but I can't go view it, right? There's a quarantine, people won't let me in, yada, yada. Well, this is a great opportunity because nobody can view it. Everybody's scared. Nobody's making offers. But what you can do is you can make an offer, get it accepted, and you still have an opportunity to do your inspection. So it's basically like a way out. So you make your offer, you get it accepted. Now when the quarantine's up in 14 days or 21 days, and you can actually go look at the house, you get to check to make sure the foundation's good. Basically, if there's anything you don't like, you can either renegotiate or back out of the deal totally legally. So it's actually a good thing, though, right now with no quarantine, because you can make offers, get it accepted, wait till the quarantine's up, and then go check out the property, CM. So that would be my suggestion. Great question, though. Robert says, do a backflip like Yoel, or you'll lose your next fight. Oh, man. I need to go to the gymnastics, man, and work on my backflip a little bit more. I haven't done a backflip since, probably the last time I was on the trampoline. All right, we got a couple more minutes, guys. Let's open up for some questions here. Anybody got any questions about UFC or fighting? And don't forget, if anybody wants a one-on-one 1 hour video call, make sure to sign up in the link below. Once we upload this video, you can get a one-on-one personal call with me. We can go over real estate investing. We can go over fight stuff, UFC, The Ultimate Fighter, personal dieting or personal training, anything like that. And hey, maybe we can even go over some politics, whatever you guys want. But yeah, the link will be in the description. You can sign up for a 1 hour coaching call. All right, let's check it out. Myles, are you still going to make striking videos soon? Yes, James, great question. I'm going to be making striking videos probably in the next, I'm trying to get it done in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to block out a whole day or two to just film. And I want to put together like a curriculum, a course of a bunch of striking videos, grappling videos, wrestling videos. I want to talk about the mindset of, fight day, getting to the UFC. I want to make a cool course for people to go ahead and buy, so they are ready to rock and roll as far as striking, grappling, wrestling, and make it just sweet. Really, really good content. So yes, I will be doing that. Stay tuned. Myles, who is your dream opponent? Man, I've already got to fight Gomi. Dream opponent? Man, whoever's got that belt at 155, it would be Pitbull right now. That's my dream opponent. I want that strap. Great question. Dana White, did Carol Baskin kill her husband? I think so. All you cool cats and kittens, I think Carol did take care of her husband. Isn't that crazy? It's insane. It seems like she did it. I mean, to me, I would say yes. Do you think Kim Jong-un is dead? I've been seeing that. I think that whole situation is fishy. First off, how does King Jong goes in for heart repair? So first things first, like that comes up out of nowhere. I mean, he's not that old. Why is he going to get into heart surgery? What made that happen? That's fishy to me. And then also, when this heart surgery goes through, now there's complications, and he seems like he's dead right now. I don't buy into it, man. I think it's really fishy. I think Kim Jong-un, I think there's something going on behind the scenes with that dude. Either something happened to him, somebody did something to him, a la the Interview movie. Somebody gave him that sticky Band-Aid or something. Or maybe he's trying to pretend that he's hurt, he's dead, and so people sleep on him. I don't know. It just seems really weird to me. How does that happen to that guy at his age? You know what I mean? He's the leader of Korea, man. It's like, how does that happen? It just seems weird. Oh, baby. Jose coming in. Oh, man. Jose, you animal. Coming in with the red super chat. Let's go, Dean. Oh, man. I love the competition, boys. I love you guys getting after it. And so far, Jose, the champion, Jose Armenta, the defending champion, as I should say, because Jose won last week. Jose is not messing around, ladies and gentlemen. Jose is coming for that belt. That's what I needed to do. I need to get an actual belt, huh? That'd be cool. Jose Armenta, thank you for the support, my man, for this channel. It's awesome. And everything, all this super chat, guys, it goes back to basically the channel. So we can keep kicking out content, so we can keep producing a video. So I appreciate the support, Jose. The channel loves it. And man, what an awesome, awesome time. Thank you, Jose. And as Jose says, let's go, Dean. Oh, man. Woo! Starting to sweat, boys. All right, let's answer a couple more questions. Hi, Myles. If you could make a fight for UFC 249 card, who would it be and why? I would throw in, I still want to see GSP versus Khabib. I want to see it sooner than later, man. I don't want GSP to get too older. I want to see that. Oh, man. We got here. Adam Hassan comes in. Can you explain how the pay-per-view money is split for a UFC event? And when does your video about how much you earn against Diego Sanchez come out? Adam, thank you so much for the support, man, to this channel. Greatly appreciated and great question. So the pay-per-view is split between the top, it's usually the champion, the contender, and a big name. So meaning everybody's got different, it's a contract, so everybody's got different negotiation power behind it, depending on how much money you make on the pay-per-view, how much you sell. You got to meet like a requirement. You know, you have to make so many buys to be able to get your bonus, but everything's different. And it all comes down to leverage, Adam. You have to be in a position where you're a champion, either you're a #1 contender with a big name to be able to try and get pay-per-view points. Hardly anybody gets them. They're not easy to get. But if you can get to that point, man, yeah, you can make a lot of money off your fight for sure. Great question, Adam. And my video about how much I earned against Diego Sanchez, I believe that's going to be coming out this upcoming week. We might push it back because my goal is when I do the videos is I want to try and do one MMA and UFC related and one kind of real estate investing finance related. So I'm trying to build both of those up. So for this week, I was planning on doing a video on either how much money I made to fight Diego Sanchez, or I'm going to do a video on how I make $10,008 a month in passive income. So keep an eye out. I might drop both of those videos this week, or I might push one of them back and do a different video this week. But Diego Sanchez video will be coming out in the next week or so. Cody asked, are you a black belt? Yes, I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, been doing Jiu-Jitsu since I was 13. And once I make that curriculum, that course, I'm going to be basically putting all kinds of great Jiu-Jitsu techniques in it as well. So black belt in Jiu-Jitsu. Absolutely. All right. If you're reading this, I love you. I love you too, Lee. I'm reading it. I see your guys' comments. I see all your guys' posts on the videos. And shout out to all you guys that are on there looking at it, at each video and trying to learn something, trying to grow, trying to push your guys' self up, staying positive, giving awesome feedback. I see every one of your guys' comments. And man, props to you guys for wanting to learn, wanting to get better in life. There's a lot of people that chime in that just want to fight, want to have drama, want to take shots at people. And that's not what this channel is about. This channel is for people that want to get better, people that want to get educated, people that want to get inspired and pick people up and grow and get better in life. That's what this channel is about. So yes, I see you guys and love you guys. Shout out. Ha. Chris Taylor says, Bellator co-main event, Jose versus Dean. At this point, yes, we're going to have to talk to Scott and set it up. Ooh, Dean comes in with Arab money. Damn, Dean ain't messing around. Dean's got, man, he's got that oil money. He's got the, all kinds of cash, dude, coming in. Dean, my man, thank you again for supporting the channel. And Dean is in the lead right now. This is getting crazy, guys. This is getting crazy. So far, Dean is the champion, knocking out the defending champion, Jose Armenta. Oh, man. Woo! Dean, let me write you down right here. As always, guys, yes, thank you for the support. Dean is back. W commented, yes, Dean is back, and Dean is not playing around. What's up, Nick? Wife of an MMA fighter video. Yes, I need to do that. I need to get my wife in here and do a video. I want to do one on MMA, a UFC fighter's wife, do a video on that. And then I also want to do a video on property management investing. My wife's very, very intelligent, hardworking. Man, she's the best thing about my wife is not only dealing with me and my MMA career and my madness, but my wife also has the ability to, whatever the challenge is in front of her, she'll figure it out. And whether it's real estate, whether it's being a mom, whether it's helping me with dieting or anything fight related, anything, she'll figure it out and she'll get it done. So I will be doing a video on that. Can you do a video on how much YouTube money you make? Happy Pupper asked that question. Yes, I will. And honestly, I haven't really made too much money up until this point, so that's why I haven't done a video. We just got monetized like about a month ago, but I will be doing a video on that eventually. Great question. Boxing drills at home? Yeah. I'm gonna put that in the course that I make. But right now, guys, Dominic Cruz just posted. He's giving away his footwork drills for free. You can go download them. You can go log in. So go check out Dom's Instagram or his social media to where you can sign up for Dominic Cruz footwork drills. They're awesome, man. Good conditioning, great for fighting. And whether you want to just get in shape or whether you want to actually learn skills to fight one day, they're great for that. When are we going to get your personal fight breakdown vids? Man, that's a good question. I got to figure out how to have my video and how to actually comment on like a video, right? So I'm going to do a video eventually on like my mindset going through some of the fights, especially the Cerrone fight. I want to talk about that loss because that was actually a really big loss for me. And I want to get into detail about that in a video. But I also want to do a video where I can comment on other people's videos. So whether it's maybe Joe Rogan or Graham Stephan, whatever it is, I want to be able to show that video on YouTube and at the same time comment, if that makes sense. I got to figure out how to do that, but I think that'd be really cool. Great question. Who do you think is the most underrated UFC fighter at this point? I think Leon Edwards. Underrated? Leon's definitely one of them. Let me see here. Underrated. Peter Yan too. I think he's underrated. 35-pounder. I think he's really good at it. Nobody really talks about him. And I have to say Jeremy Stevens. I feel like people sleep on my boy. I feel like he's that's just devastating, and people don't give him the credit. Any gaming videos, my man? Probably not. I want to keep this channel. I want to focus on MMA and investing. That's what this channel is the meat and potatoes. Maybe we'll do some live streams, with me doing some gaming somehow. But as far as that, probably not. But great question. Best gas tank in the 155-pound division, Tony Ferguson. I would definitely say Tony has got the best gas tank. All right, we go. One more minute, guys. One more minute. Couple more questions. How's the lads' camp going? If you're talking about Jeremy and Dominic Cruz's camp, it's going great. Both of them are healthy, happy, putting in that work. And, man, Dominic Cruz and Jeremy Stevens, they're coming in great shape, well prepared, and to put on some great performances. Leroy says, Dylan, you SOB. Yep, right there. That's it. Best movie ever, one of the best scenes ever, Predator. Absolutely. Best gas tank. Okay, we got that one. Best flying knee. Oh, man. Whew, that's a good one. Best flying knee. Man, Spencer Fisher and Matt Wyman. That was probably the top of my head. Best flying knee. Hope it's not rude, but how does it feel to get a win after 3 straight losses? Man, great question. Great question. It feels amazing. Something about a loss and a couple of losses in a row, 3 in a row, it's your mind's fighting you. And to get a win after coming off those 3 losses, I literally just felt like a gangster because I was just like, My mind was telling me it was over, to quit, but something deep down inside of me was just like, nope, you're not done, man. Keep pushing. You're going to come back stronger. And I basically just did not fall into doubt and fear. I kept pushing. And guess what happened? I went out there and I had a great performance and I got a win. So just having that win just shows, man, how I'm able to bounce back. It's what champions do, man. They overcome adversity. Dana White, last question here, guys. Do people always ask you to borrow money? It's annoying, huh? Not really. Not really. People don't ask too much. I try and give off the vibe though that I wouldn't just give somebody money. I'd rather, much less the old saying, instead of just giving somebody fish, I'd much rather try and teach them how to fish. Because money won't solve your problems. It won't. If you're not educated, you don't have the right emotional intelligence and financial intelligence for money, you'll blow through it. I mean, you look at how many lottery winners go broke after a couple of years. If anything, if you give a bunch of money to somebody who's not emotionally intelligent and doesn't know how money works, a lot of times they'll almost kill themselves, man. They will. It's because money is like a drug. You get money and it goes to your head. You think you can do whatever you want. You can buy whatever you want. It can really mess with you if you let it. So yeah, I'd much rather teach people how to fish, how to make money. And that's what this channel is about, guys. Hopefully you guys out there want to make some money. Hopefully you guys want to get more financial education, set your lives up better, be financially free, invest in stocks, real estate, stuff that has cash flow. I mean, this is what this channel is about. And then obviously, of course, MMA. So, all right, guys, I love you guys. Man, great catching up with everybody this week. We'll be jamming next week. Congrats to Dean Nasser coming in, I believe, is the champion. No, it wasn't. It was Jose. Jose's the champion, I believe. Yeah, Jose came in. So Jose is the champion, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I believe it's Jose. Let me see here. Because Jose came in with that big one. Yep, it's Jose. It's Jose. So congrats. I'm going to change this. Jose, you're going to be in another video. Dean, man, great stuff, bud. You were in there for the belt. Way to represent. Hold it down for Dearborn. And awesome. I love you guys. Again, if anybody's wants to get a personal one-on-one coaching call or anything like that, the link will be in the description. Enjoy your days and enjoy your weeks. Spread some love, some positivity. And of course, keep saving your money. Keep getting educated on financial intelligence, books, seminars, videos like this, YouTube videos. Don't forget, smash that thumbs up video and that subscribe button. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you next week.